Welcome back to Sunrise. This time is a good time for you to join if you're just joining us, because it's a very special time, the time that we celebrate every morning, because it's headlines time, and headlines time is for us to head over to our headlines queen. That's TK. How are you doing,
that
TK?
Title. Let me adjust my crown.
Oh.
Great. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the headlines. Great morning to you, and great morning to everybody on YouTube. I know our YouTube community is always a vibe.
Always a vibe.
So great morning to you on YouTube following us along. So let's jump in. Jamaica wins gold in the discus event. Of course, that's on everybody's radar.
Right.
Rajay Stoner won gold in the Olympic discus throw yesterday, upsetting world record holder Mykolas Alekna of Lithuania to claim Jamaica's first ever medal in the event at the Games. Alekna, who had hoped to follow his father's footsteps to become Olympic champion, had to settle for silver, and Australian Matthew Denny claimed the bronze. Stoner's throw of 70 meters broke Mykolas Alekna's briefly held Olympic record, granting him the title of Olympic record holder for the event. He attended St. Jago High School in Spanish Town, as well as Clemson University and the University of Arkansas. So that's a little bit about our gold medal winner.
You know, I was listening to an interview yesterday and heard his former coach talking about how he met him and he saw him. He did terribly in a discus event years ago in high school, and he was down and he was crying, and he went and he met with him and was a part of his training and development. And I'm just thinking, when he reflects on that moment or those moments, to the tears of joy that he's experiencing and that we're experiencing, watching him accomplish that new, it must be really, really powerful. It must be really encouraging and enriching for his own experience. I know he has interest in football, NFL. I don't know what he's going to do right now, because now with the gold medal, now different things will happen in his career. So I'm really, really proud. A stoner, a son of a stoner. I'm really, really proud to celebrate him this morning.
You know what? Jamaica, don't come for me, but I have a hot take. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, okay? Yeah. But when I found out that Alekna was going after his father's, in his father's footsteps, and if he had won, then it would have been like, like a legacy for his family. I was like, I felt a little, when I say a twinge, listen, it was real quick. I got over it fast, but I did feel a little, I felt a little sad for him. And then I was like, oh, well, if anybody's going to hurt him, it should be Jamaica.
It has to be Jamaica. I know our chances were great because there were 3 different Jamaicans. In that
and I'm glad that there's some focus now on the field, like we mentioned before, as opposed to just track. So, so congratulations again to our gold winner. All right, so double drowning in St. Mary. The St. Mary police are probing the circumstances surrounding the death of a 5-year-old Nashira Hackett of Park Circle, Portmore in St. Catherine, who drowned at a river in Castleton, St. Mary on Tuesday. The Castleton police say about 3:45 p.m. Nashira and other family members went to the river to swim. While walking close to the riverbank, she allegedly slipped and fell into the water, where she got into difficulties and drowned. The police were alerted, the scene was processed, and the body was removed to the morgue. Meanwhile, over in the community of Highgate, a family river trip ended in tragedy with the drowning of a teenager yesterday afternoon. The deceased, a 16-year-old Guys Hill High School student, Leon Reed. Reed is said to have accompanied her family on a river trip to Chovis River in the vicinity of Highgate. Police reports are that Reed was in the water when she also got into difficulties. Family members reportedly went to her rescue, but she was unresponsive. She was taken to the Anota Bay Hospital, where she was pronounced dead, and it was later confirmed by a family member that the mother of the teen was hospitalized after hearing the news of the death of her daughter. The Anota Bay police are continuing to investigate.
That's very sad. Tough time. In the middle of our joy, there is pain. Yeah. That's very tough. And that is a double joining, and they are young. That's really pain. And then you see the impact of the family member who is now hospitalized because of the trauma that she is now experiencing. I really pray that God's comfort be with them, because I can't even imagine how that will feel, or that feels now for them to be going through that now. It's tough. You know, yesterday I was talking to a family member of mine. He said when he goes to the sea or the beach with children, he takes the responsibility of watching it. Yes, Kanga, I remember you said it yesterday, he takes the responsibility because he doesn't take chances with children and water. You know, he will sacrifice his own enjoyment just to watch.
You know, I feel like because we're an island, and of course there are many bodies of water within the island and everything, I think that this is a great case for everybody learning how to swim. I know sometimes you get into difficulty because of, you know, tides and currents and things like that that are outside of your, you know, ability to control. But I really believe that if more of us learn how to swim, then I think that a lot of things could be helped.
Yes, that's true. I concur.
Yeah,
we don't have to be divers like the team captain for Olympics. That's Yona, but we should learn to swim.
Yes, exactly, exactly. But next up, foam to the rescue for housing heat. This is interesting. Jamaicans have been feeling the heat of late, and the hot days have now extended well beyond summer. However, the foam housing, the heat won't be an issue, says the Caribbean's supplier of foam, Freeform Factory. An expert in the field and the company's technical advisor, Arnaldo Peralta, explains foam is a great insulator and can keep the heat outside. The business gained popularity through the public's foam housing label. So this is a company that uses foam to build houses. However, the title caused confusion, making persons a little iffy about the structure. However, for clarity, the company highlights that the houses are not only made of foam. After adding the galvanized mesh for security, the foam is flashed with mixed concrete, as is done with block and steel. After witnessing the house's ability to withstand natural disasters like Hurricane Beryl, Freeform Factory has been asked to assist with rebuilding homes in countries like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which was severely impacted. So that's interesting.
I was like, foam. When I heard about foam, I was like, foam, not my house.
No.
But the clarity was very important for you to help us to understand that mixed concrete is involved in the foundation and in the structure, because we know foam and foam light. But
yeah,
anyway,
but
it's creative,
I understand why it would make it. It apparently brings your house temperature down to about 10 degrees cooler, as well as it makes the construction process go much faster, as you can imagine. So there are lots of benefits to it. We should look into it. Let's look into it. But that's it. That's it. All right, Sunrisers, that's it for the Thursday headlines. When we return, we're going to be calling up our brokers and getting our finances in order in Money Masterclass. We'll soon come back.
Money, 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 money.